ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Zachary Gonzalez, with the Early Night Show. Welcome. Tonight we have a very special guest, the infamous JoJo.
Hey guys.
Good evening, JoJo.
Good evening, Zach.
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
You know, pretty bad, but we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you. Okay?
Oh, thank you.
So, I have in my notes here that apparently you like to suck on golf balls?
It's true. I do.
You do?
I do.
Is it the flavor that gets you, or the texture, how hard they are? Inform our audience, please.
It's the texture, like those gaps within the balls just allow for optimal suction, you just can't
Oh my
resist.
goodness. He's making these sound really good.
Yeah.
Now, tonight, viewers, you can be the owner of your very own set of golf balls, courtesy of JoJo. Is that true?
That is true.
What a great guy. What a stand-up act right here. That's so great to hear, JoJo. Now, you have a new project coming out soon. Is that true?
It is. Which one are you referring to?
Oh, you have multiple projects. I had no idea.
I do.
Please run down the list of all of your projects that you have coming right now.
Alright, so coming tomorrow,
Uh-huh.
I have a new design for a cheese grater.
Very interesting.
Yes.
Now, at home I do have a standard cheese grater, and as far as I know, it works pretty well. What will this new cheese grater do that mine doesn't?
It'll turn your cheese into a smartphone.
Unbelievable. Wow. What kind of smartphone? Like an iPhone, an Android?
Whatever you want.
Any kind of smartphone, folks. From the mind of JoJo himself. Okay. Now for your next project.
My next project is going to be self-drying socks.
Self-drying socks. Now, there's been times, I'm sure this is why you created it, where I go out into the rain and I see a big old puddle. And I just cannot help myself, I gotta take my shoes off and stomp around with my little socks. And of course, it's very fun, but afterwards, my feet are so dang wet. Will these socks solve that problem?
They will.
They
In fact, we already tested them in India, where it rains all the time, and it's working wonderful. People get caught in floods. There's constant mudslides year round, and people are so worried about their feet that they don't get dry. So because of our self-drying socks, they can dry them in about 10 minutes or so, pretty quick, and then they get to enjoy the rest of their lives.
Fascinating stuff. Wow. How lucky we are to have such a brilliant mind on the show tonight. Now, were those the only two projects you had, or was there anything else?
Those are the only two projects I can share.
You know what? You have some secret stuff?
That's some more
you can't
stuff
reveal
I can't
on the
talk
show,
about.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Come on, you're a friend of the show. Not even a hint.
I can't. I wish I could, but...
We understand here. We're not going to push you. You're a friend of the show. We hope that you come back, so that's totally understandable. Now, I have a couple of true or false questions here, submitted from the audience. Would it be okay if I asked you those right now?
Shoot.
True or false? The sun is the same size as the moon.
That's true.
Let me check. Very good. Very good. That big brain. We can't beat it. Okay. Okay. True or false? The earth smells bad.
False.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can't trick him. Unbelievable. Okay, so those are the only two we had.
Those are some really good questions, honestly.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we interviewed at least, I think, 50 people to get those. We had some real stinkers in there we had to kind of get rid of. So those are the two good ones that we came out with. I'm glad that you like them. Oh, you know what? I have my producer over here. He has something for me to go and get. You go ahead and wait here. I'll be right back.
All right.
Maybe entertain the audience. Do you know any tricks or anything?
All I have to do is look at them, and they'll be entranced by my gleaming stare.
I love it. Okay. So I'm back. This is a royal decree from the king, apparently. My producer says that it was urgent for me to read it on air. Let me see. This says that you're a big dum-dum.
That's true.